Yes. Alright, let's go ahead. Look up something here real quick. Do that. We went back. Let's try to toss like this. I don't know to the water. Okay. I'm going to sketch it out with chalk or something. I just gotta try to make one since last night. Oh shit. Windowsill. Open that layer. Feel on me. Always I feel the product. Oh, get you. So where does a can should make one? It's not a good one there. What's wrong with one? And draw one. Almost just good. I didn't want to buy one. I could have bought one there. partially painted too. Be perfect. The idea first. Good morning. Hope you're feeling okay. So I tried to make a giant 20-sided dice this last night. It failed epically. So I decided to draw one. I'm making this for my windowsill up there. So. Just for the fun of it. How are you doing? I'm going to talk about that. Be a bad, but talk about it, be a bad. Good luck. I'm just going to go ahead and paint this now. I have big master plans this morning. So I'm just kind of pissed that I messed up on my. I didn't realize how hard it would be to do. You're okay, can't wait till Tuesday. Girls are back in school. Yeah, I bet you could use a break, huh? Don't blame me for wanting. I see those posts all the time on Facebook. Oh, I can't wait for my kids to go back to school. Hey, grass on the catch, by the way. I mean, I can only imagine. I can only imagine that they're their parents. I know I wouldn't want like young kids. Your house can't wait either. That's funny. Yeah, your house is probably going to be like, get me out of here. glad you made it into my stream, my friend. I've been doing better viewer-wise during the daytime, my daytime. I get like it off and on. Like sometimes I'll have like maybe 8 viewers, like markers and stuff, and sometimes I'll have like none. But notice is a tornado, and as fast as I'm cleaning up, see whirlwind behind me, and I'm doing the thing. Yeah. I guess you have to keep doing it, huh? Otherwise your house would be a complete disaster. Does she listen to you when you tell her to calm down and stuff? Or is she like hyperactive or something? I think you said she was hyperactive, but she couldn't help acting that way. Nope. She has hyperactivity and yeah, I imagine they don't know what they are at all. How old is she? She's pre-teen, right? She's like a kid. Huh? Yeah, I don't know. I have little experience with them as a kid. So. I don't remember what it was like when my nephew was growing up. So, because I lived with them for a while. I lived with us for a while. I know he was a handful. That's for sure. Especially when he got in his teens. He's got a kid of his own. He had 2 of them yesterday anyway. Well, from what little I heard when you did stream, what little I heard from in the background, I can imagine how absolutely challenging it must be. That's a big no thank you from me. I gotta have peace of mind. I can't be around all that. Early, then I dropped her friend back at home last night. They would be in bed yet. Sure, yeah, an exhausting week. Yep. once this paint dries, I'm gonna go back over this with a chalk pencil. For a quick sketch, it doesn't look too bad. I'll post what I actually worked on before this, which was a 3-dimensional 20-side dice, really supposed to be. But it was a mess. It was terrible. I didn't realize how hard it was to make those instead of paper and stuff. Originally, I was just gonna go with the 6-sided dice and stick in my windowsill up here. I'll show you what I mean. Basically, looking for something. Put it like right up here, right up in this area here. It kind of stands out, and so far I have this. That'll put the angles that'll cut out, and just to a point, I'll cut it out around it, and then it could have been a little bit bigger, but I'm not going to redo it. So yeah, that's the plan, Stan. I think I have my mic up loud enough now that everyone can pretty much hear me. But how does this sound? I mean, does it sound grainy at all, or does it sound muffled, or is it clear enough that my voice? Do you have any suggestions? I'm just now getting into where I'm getting the audio worked out properly. Thanks to a video that Tickle Nickel sent me. How to actually set up my mic and stuff. Yeah, I noticed that too when I was listening to the vibe. It does sound kind of echoey. I might have to get into filters. I appreciate that feedback, because I noticed that exact same thing too. So yeah. So I wonder if I mean I could live with it doing that, but I'd rather have it to where it doesn't sound like that. So I'll definitely look into that. Thank you for pointing that out to me. Yeah, I noticed that too. Listening to it, I couldn't place it. It's like, why does it sound that way? But yeah, you nailed it right on the head there. So thank you. That's a good question. Why does it sound that way? So I think I could do maybe adjust that with filters. Pretty sure, because I have a filter right now that's basically took that fan sound that I had going on this whole time, eliminated that, which is really great. I'm really glad that video covered that, and I'm going to watch the same video and see if I can find something. Or maybe I'll just Google search how to make it specifically not sound like that, echoey, or like an empty room type of thing. By the way, I have news if you want to hear it. So my sister and family over in Florida been trying to get my folks and I to move to Florida for a while now. Yeah, so at first it was just like they were just constantly going at it, but now my mom is making plans or making, writing down note lists and stuff of what to keep and what to get rid of. And they've been looking up houses and stuff in Florida. So I think depending on what happens around here, people's health and stuff like that. Right now, the plan is the loose plan is to move to Florida by the end of the year. My dad still has his shoulder surgeries. He just had his shoulder surgery, but actually he's doing pretty well. We have people praying about it, and he isn't experiencing a whole lot of pain to this point. So he was at first, but then I asked people to pray for him. So some friends of ours, his pain went away. So I'm happy about that. So yeah, that's the plan. Move to Florida at some point here. It's right. It's more tropical. It's lived there when I was a kid. A lot warmer, and that's kind of the only thing I'm really looking forward to is the warmth. I'll be visiting with my sister and brother-in-law. They just bought a house down there, and they're living there now. So. That's also news. I get to be close to family. Yeah. Right. Health issues. Having friends around and being close by is so important. Yeah, I appreciate the prayers. Actually, I didn't even think about that. So. It'll be a whole thing. We got a whole house full of stuff here. A lot of stuff that I personally own, I'm probably not going to keep. Like all these crafting stuff I made. I'll probably keep all the folders and stuff, and the notebooks I have with artwork in it. But like all this crafting stuff, I'll probably just throw that away. Because I'm not gonna fill up or whatever with all that junk. I can always redo all that stuff anyway. My computer, assuming I still have the computer here in a year, I'll keep that. My desk, some odds and ends furniture and stuff, because I'm not sure exactly where I'll be staying or what the house will end up being. So. It actually wouldn't change anything as far as Discord goes. I don't know about the internet situation or streaming or anything at this point. I hope we can get better internet because our internet's so bad out here. But it's entirely up to me. So anyway, that's our news. Cross country to the coast. Gotta catch him, Pokemon. Actually, it doesn't really affect anybody on Discord or stream or anything that I know. But I do know a lady who I watch that does live in Florida, or her family lives in Florida. I don't know where, of course, but I know they live in Florida. There's probably others that I talked to that live there. Or close by there or whatever. I know it's more of a conservative state too, where this state is not, so. My parents own this house here, so they own this house, and we would definitely be selling it, yeah. or they would definitely be selling it. And they put a lot of work in this house and added rooms and added more deck and some other things. So it's worth more than it was when they bought it. So, Lord willing, it'll hopefully sell for a decent amount. So they'll probably put that towards getting another house for it. I'm ready for a change. I feel like I've been stuck here for a while. So. Yeah. Oh, that's all this. Pray. Okay. Got it. Okay. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Oh. All right. I'm going to do. I'm going to highlight over these lines here. It's funny how some people have never even heard of people using charcoal and watercolor at the same time. Of course, neither have I. I'm just doing it because it works for me, and no one told me that. No one ever does that. So I like it personally. But yeah, my dad's already posted on Facebook. Yeah, we'll move to Florida, blah blah blah. So I'm taking that. They're looking for houses that don't have stairs in it. So it's kind of the problem with this house. It's got so many stairs in it. Stairs leading up to the loft, stairs leading down to the basement, stairs going out the front door, stairs going down the back deck. Well, my mom, it's not good to have that many stairs. That's just a complaint, man. That'd be good. All right, or what we'll do is when I cut it out, first of all, I'm going to paint around it just because. Let's see here. Bring as many art supplies as I can, for sure. Whatever works within reason. I need stuff to do when I'm there too. that was a lighter color, so that's what I'm gonna do with the lighter color. You know what school for? Is that assuming that someday I'll actually meet you in heaven. That'd be cool. It'd be cool to actually meet you. It'll be under the best circumstances too. No kidding, right? And only just being in heaven and just embracing the fact that they're we can actually kind of say, yeah, how you doing? Oh, yeah, yeah, give each other a big hug. Yep, cool. Kind of looking forward to seeing some family members that I haven't seen in a while that I hope are there. I'm pretty sure one of my grandmas is. The way she was talking when she lived with us years ago. It sounded like she kind of had experiences with spiritual experiences. I think she was a believer. I'm pretty sure she was. Oh boy, I get so sore anymore. They're doing a lot of lifting light weights, like 3 sets of light weights for like 10-pound weights that I have down below my desk. Almost every morning. And now my back is always sore. Usually after sleeping for a few hours or several hours or whatever, before I get up, I tend to be totally healed. So I think that's what sleep does for people. Is a healing effect. That's just my uneducated opinion on it. Ukulele worship actually came in my stream the other day, like yesterday, during the daytime. She's really, really talented, as she said. I think I'm about ready to cut it out. It should be bright enough to kind of stand out when I put it in the windowsill. But I'm going to cut it out like, like this, so I can like fold the bottom up. And hopefully, put something behind it so it stands straight out. At least that's the plan anyway. Hold on a second. I figured out this. I figured out what I gotta do when I have to cut things out. I'm gonna go do this. Right. Look at this. Scissor cutting sounds on the mic there. I got a new one. It was cheaper. It would be cheaper to get a new one than try to fix my old one. So yeah, it's a new one. This is my old face cam here. I'm just using for art cam, and then my new one is on my desk. So you can see all the gritty details. So here's this. I do notice that 20 doesn't stand up very good, so I'm going to go over that with the pencil or something. Yeah. Basically, as long as I'm doing art, I'm going to always need like 2 cameras working. I think that stands out a little better. I finished watching this movie yesterday called The Beast, and basically it's about a lion that's going around attacking people. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. Got that one black actor in it that's kind of famous right now, but I can't. Indridge or something like that is his first name. Anyway. Yeah, it's not very good. It was a mainstream movie here in America, but it wasn't very good. It was just kind of stupid. Basically, the whole premise of the movie is some poachers kill this lion's pride, so it goes on a rampage, killing everybody it sees in that area. Wipes out a whole village full of people. It goes after this one family that just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time, kind of thing. And the dude ends up fighting the lion with a knife at the end, around these other lions, and because he's doing that, the other lions don't like this new lion being there, so they attack and kill the new lion. So it was just dumb. But it was on Amazon Prime, so I went ahead and watched it. Why not, right? Now we'll switch scenes again. Good luck catching that Pokemon. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh, we didn't catch it. I guess even what I might do is cut it around the actual dice itself. That blue, I think that blue's a little bit too dark in this situation, so. I'm just thinking how I want to do that. Let's see. Going back to having There was a guy who wrote a book. I think it was Jesse Duplantis. Anyway, he had basically a trance, went into a trance and kind of experienced what it was like to be in heaven. And what he said was there are all these animals running around, just like horses running through fields instead of rings running through the city. I guess I don't know. Everybody was talking about Jesus. Paul and stuff were there. Looks a little better, right? What else? Just how God was like in the center of everything. All these people around him worshiping God. Just how powerful it sounded to me, the way he described it. Who needs to buy a 3D one when you can make a paper one? We'll have to have put something on the other side of this so it can stand straight up. But yeah, basically, that's kind of what I was going for. Yeah. I'll take some pictures and post it. And I'll post those pictures. Thank you, appreciate it. I'll post some pictures of my field experiment on your Discord. That's a good right now. Oh man, that's all. People are giving me advice in this one Discord I posted. Maybe you should try this and this and this. I'm like, I ain't doing it again. Let's see here. I'll just post it down in your art channel. My hilariously failed attempt at making a 3D big old 20-sided dice. It was actually, first of all, it was too big. I didn't realize I was making it too big until I started putting it together. And it was just really tough to do. I mean, I was using duct tape and stuff to try to get it together. Oh man. At least I have an idea how bad it is. There, I posted in your Discord. You can see the absolute disaster. Don't tell me it looks good because it doesn't look good. I know it doesn't look good. So this is horrible. There it is. Don't be nice. I don't know. Have you ever tried making one or any dice? Maybe. All right. Well, I guess we could call it good for me tonight. I don't really know what else to do right now, so let's read Harmony. Actually, I've got 2 art streamers I can raid here. And I'm actually going to raid this guy. He's not Christian at all, so just keep that in mind. But yeah, I mean, my cubes aren't perfect. My cubes are like wobbly and wonky instead of wonky, but I bet you do okay. So anyway, you can always draw one. I mean, there's always that option. So this guy's name is Calwetes. Anyway, I have him on Instagram. He's an artist. He's doing a self-portrait right now. some of the conversations are a little bit explicit, so I mean, it's probably, I don't know if that's your thing or not, but just to keep it in mind, it's kind of like it's like a radar kind of thing. So, but that's who I'm gonna raid. So I don't really have a lot of Christian streamers that I raid at this time of night. So I believe he's over in Germany. I think he's a nice enough guy. So that's who I'm gonna raid. So just keep that in mind. Thank you as always for hanging out in the corner. I appreciate it. So this page load. Doing a pretty good self-portrait. We will have church in the morning, so that'll be good. Probably just going with my mom this time. So I hope you have a good day. I hope you enjoy your peace and quiet when you eventually do get some peace and quiet in your house. And I will for sure see you again. Love you.